Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. First of all, how are y'all doing? Congrats on the premiere of the show.
Thank you.
Thanks, I'm doing great. I have
HBO
COVID.
stars. You have COVID?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh no. Are you in quarantine?
Yeah, check it out.
How long have you been in quarantine?
6 days.
You got it all set up.
6
Yeah,
days.
man, bookshelf.
You got a little
entertainment
workout
system.
area over there?
Oh, you peeped that? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I see that. Look at that.
I can't work out though. I can barely stand up and walk around.
You have really good reporter instincts that you noticed that when he just wildly turned the phone left and right.
I saw those
Detective Grace.
I saw those dumbbells. So what attracted you three to the show? Tell me about the start of Chillin Island. How did it all begin?
It began as a radio show with East Village Radio downtown in 2009. We had a 4-week tryout. I forget what the official word for the tryout is, but they were like, let's see if you guys can do radio for 4 weeks. And we wanted to do a show that was like a version of Stretch and Bobbito, a radio show that we grew up on, but our own way of doing that because we're different human beings altogether.
Right.
And then that was the beginning of like about a dozen years of on again, off again, live radio and podcasting and streaming or whatever it's called. And that was the genesis of the show itself and the radio aspect. And then
so how did it go from a radio show to out in the wilderness?
I wanted to go camping, and I wanted free stuff to go camping.
There we go.
Clothes.
That was the impetus, yeah.
So had you been? That was my next question. Had y'all been camping before?
I have. I think Lex definitely has.
Yeah, I go camping sometimes. I love it. We're all from the city. It's weird to go camping. I love that.
Yeah.
I like being dirty. I like animals.
We're not experienced outdoorsmen. We're definitely not experienced outdoorsmen.
And fire.
You are now.
I like fire.
I don't know if we are now.
More experienced than I am. Jeez.
If you're judging by like, would we die if we were left to our own devices, and that makes you not an experienced outdoorsman, then we're not experienced outdoorsmen.
Right.
I think we would.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all touched a lot more like live animals and things like that than I ever would. Did that like freak you guys out? And like the scene with Young Thug when y'all are just like messing around with snakes, that like freaked, like were y'all scared at all, or were you just like there for it?
Plenty of people hold snakes.
Yeah, snakes are fun to hold. I've always liked snakes. I had a friend named Jamel when I was growing up, and his dad, Dewey, was one of those guys who goes to Times Square unless you take pictures with a snake.
Right.
Pay him like
Did he wear like a cowboy hat or some sort of elaborate hat with the snakes?
Just like a regular guy.
It's funny,
the snake
that's
was
exactly. Sorry,
it was a boa named E.T. And I used to go play with E.T. all the time, and they had a monitor lizard. And then I actually had 2 iguanas for most of my life. And I think that was inspired by Jamel's reptile dad. His dad was
for real? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned that specifically, because as soon as she talked about holding animals, the first thing that popped into my head was that guy, Port Authority. You ever see the dude at Port Authority has dyed rats? He's got like a pink rat and a blue rat, and they just chill on his shoulders and shit. He's a man.
Heck no. Heck no.
We weirdly don't have many phobias as a group. The 3 of us are not really scared of much.
I mean, that's good.
You don't think so? Maybe not. You think we're unusual?
Well, we have psychological and emotional problems, but we're not scared of that.
Not like the stereotypical, like the fear of snakes is like the stereotypical.
Outside of my own mind, I'm not scared of that many manifestations.
We're too busy praying to the god of death to even.
Okay.
We're all mentally ill, but we're not afraid of anything. Part of our shared mental illness is a lack of fear.
Yeah, I mean, that made y'all perfect for this show. I was dying in the Lil Yachty episode when he was like, I think that was one of my favorite episodes because he was fully freaking out. And I forget which one of y'all was holding the clam, and he was just like, hell no.
Yeah, he
Well,
did.
that was one thing I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to do that you were cool with, was biting that fucking thing.
I'll eat
That
anything.
thing was nasty.
Yeah,
I didn't know clams were so long like that.
Well, it's a certain
not.
type of clam called a gooey duck.
the gooey duck. Yeah,
And gooey ducks are actually really expensive. I was reading about them. The price per pound is more expensive than foie gras. Pretty crazy.
Woo.
Wow.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They have a lot of like medicinal properties attached to them.
There we
Yeah.
Not
go.
more
All
than,
disgusting animals that you eat, people say they're magic.
Right.
Right.
Not more than
Everything, every gross thing you could eat is supposed to be like very good for virility. Always.
Right.
Right. Everything
What
that
was-
tastes bad is good. Yeah.
What would y'all say the most challenging thing you guys encountered was?
I would say the several $1 million TV cameras that were pointed at us the whole time
That'll do it.
yeah, those were
That'll
challenging.
do it.
I mean, yeah, almost dying in the thing when we crashed the thing. That was but actually that wasn't exactly a challenge. It was just a thing that happened.
So that wasn't scripted at all. That just like y'all
No.
just like
Yeah, we flipped that thing.
yeah,
Oh yeah, you did.
I fucked up.
The weirdness of that experience was like the day, like even the day it happened and the moments immediately after it happened, it didn't really register with me. And I was more like, oh man, it's going to take like 20 minutes before I can smoke a cigarette again because this thing is on me. And then in the days and weeks and months afterwards, every time
right.
on it, it's like, yo, I was 2 inches away from losing my head.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
it's
Trauma.
nuts. Yeah. That's why I was like, I wondered if that was like staged, because I was like, the fact that happened and then y'all just like kept on going with the show. It was like y'all just walked right off and we're like totally chilling. And I was like, huh.
We really are not scared of dying.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
I'm cool. I wish I was. I had more value.
I say we were a little out of it after that, and maybe that's why everyone's response to that episode is that we must have all been very high, but we weren't.
Yeah.
We just almost died. So,
Hey, at least you did it together. Makes you
That's right.
closer.
That's right.
In the show, y'all have a lot of deep. I think my favorite part was all the like deep combos, like late night underneath the stars, deep reflections. Did you learn a lot about each other that you didn't know before, and a lot about yourselves? Or did you, like, what did you take away from those like deep like nights underneath the stars?
When you put it that way. No, go ahead.
I mean, I think I learned, I have not learned anything new about these guys. I don't think there's anything left for me to learn about them, but I did learn a lot, I think, about each of the guests. And that's really the goal of the show is to, have some kind of insight into the personality of these famous people. And I think I have gained a lot of that. But as for learning about my two friends, no, I haven't learned nothing.
Do y'all have a favorite?
Do
Do y'all have a favorite guest that came on the show?
Of course not.
They're like my children that I don't have. I love them all equally.
Yeah.
I treat them all like surrogate fathers in my head. That's how I.
Children, surrogate fathers, like two totally different things.
It's all.
I think that's what's good. We each appreciate them in a slightly different way. To me, they're also my surrogate father. To you, they're your children. Alec?
They're my pets. They're like my little pets.
There we go.
They're like brothers.
That's similar to children. Was there one episode that like with one of the guests that went like way easier and way smoother than you expected?
Thug. I think Thug was just like super into it and interesting and like interested, and I didn't know him beforehand and I'm a big fan, so I was a little bit like nervous, and I'm not usually nervous, but I was like, this guy is like a guy I listen to every fucking day. And he's
Yeah,
like,
crazy.
you know, what if he's like, this sucks and these guys suck? But he was.
Yeah, it went very smoothly, and he's mad smooth.
I couldn't believe how much he knew about like nature. I feel like he was like teaching y'all stuff. He would just like spit out these like random facts.
Yeah, he's an encyclopedia. He's a nature encyclopedia. Who knew?
In his full leather outfit.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It looked so cool. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, when he pulled up on the helicopter, like in the middle of the wilderness in a was it hot out? Like,
it was very hot.
So
in the day,
how the hell was he wearing that?
I don't know.
I was like it's hot as fuck. He was like hot as fuck.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember that.
It's of note that he called us pricks, and that was like amazing because I don't know of anyone in Atlanta who uses the word prick to refer to people, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a 70s New York City cop thing to say. Like, I don't even know where the hell did he get pricks from.
He definitely knew it was funny to do that.
Right.
So it's good.
He said pricks a lot.
Are y'all do y'all still keep in touch with like, did you build like a bond with these guests? Are they like people you're gonna like hang out with again? You're gonna go camping with them again?
I hope
Alec
so.
hangs out with Yachty now.
Yeah,
they're boys now.
Me and Yachty are good friends, and we made some music together, and
there we go.
That's it. I mean, Ski, I knew before he was on the show, so we're still friends and whatever. That friendship was not ruined by the show, but it could have been.
Our friendships were ruined by the show, but
that was gonna be one of my questions. Yeah. So would you say this show made your friendships closer, or do you guys hate each other now?
I'd say
both.
Put a serious strain on our friendships. Yeah.
We're closer, and it's horrible, obviously.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of time together.
Well, we used to tour and stuff, you know, we'd be in the van for 24 hours a day for days at a time. It's cool. It puts you in a really weird, it makes everyone go like, it's you got a lot of that footage in those little Chillin minis of just like us on tour, and you can watch people slowly go crazy from.
Yeah, it's like a mutual delusion that you share for several days, and you learn a lot about people, whether you want to.
That's the beauty of it, though, right?
Yeah. We should film the whole second season like that. We should just do them all one after another, like a tour.
That'd be great.
And see how fucking weird that gets. I feel like that'd be a good idea.
See what y'all are like by the end of it.
We won't be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm trying to speed this up is what I'm saying. We gotta die soon.
Yeah. There's not much time.
There we go.
No Time to Die. Is that the name of the James Bond thing?
I think so.
It applies equally to this.
Die? That's
no time to die.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
That's our alternate. That's also our alternate title.
It's Chillin Island Season 2. No Time to Die.
No Time to Die.
Yeah.
There we go. Has a nice ring to it.
I think so.
My last question for y'all is just what message do you want viewers to take away from the show?
Please watch the show.
What about after they've watched the show?
Buy merch, action figures, you name it.
Yeah, tweet at HBO that we should have our action figures.
We're coming out with our own flavored vapes.
Friendship is the most useful survival instinct.
That was beautiful.
He did it again.
Beautiful.
Holy shit, that was great.
If these guys had to eat my body to live, I would let them eat my body to live. I would volunteer.
No Time to Die, Alec, but that was really good.
I did what I could. If something's trying to kill you, make friends with it. That's the ultimate. Yeah.
I'm moved. You carried the team on that answer.
It was rough.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much. Congrats again. The show's awesome. Keep
Thank
doing what you're
you.
doing.
Thank you.
Keep not being scared of everything.
Thanks.
But hey, good luck with COVID. I hope you feel better.
We're not scared of that either.
We're
Yeah,
gonna die,
hell no.
baby.
Yeah.
We're all dying.
Ready to die.
Right.
All right. Well, y'all have a good rest of your day. Congrats
You
again.
Thanks. Nice to talk to you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.